It's Angie and Dave out here at the Oklahoma City Zoo. Now, the zoo is actually a part of the Adventure District. We're going to tell you about that.
Get ready to be adventurous. And residents were adventurous as heavy rains and floods came through the metro area. We have footage of the cleanup.
And we catch up with the first runner-up of the first season of The Apprentice. We're going to find out about his new neckwear line.
And we're going to show you some comics and cartoonists, some famous drawings from locals. All that and more coming up on Newsok TV.
This is Newsok TV.
This is Newsok TV. Welcome to Newsok TV, where newsok.com comes to your living room television. I'm Dave Morris.
And I'm Angie Bruss. We are here at the Oklahoma City Zoo, which is one of the many stops in Oklahoma City's Adventure District.
Absolutely, and joining us today to tell us more about the Adventure District, it's our pleasure to have Lacey Lett. You may recognize her as Look at OKC's Night Owl. Lacey, thanks for joining us today.
Yes, and it's actually daytime, so.
Yes, I know. You get to see her in the light. Yeah, okay, so we are actually in the Children's Zoo, which is the newest attraction in the Oklahoma City Zoo. Tell us a little bit about this.
I love this place, and I recently actually visited for the first time a few weeks ago, and you think Children's Zoo, it's for the children. No, I had a blast playing with the goats. This is a really hands-on exhibit for all the kiddos and all of you adults out there that want to go really and just kind of hang out with the donkeys. My favorite part is the Explore-a-Keet adventure.
Nice.
Like that little pun there, where you actually have parakeets around you, surrounding you. You might have them land on you. So really cool, brand new exhibit, $8 million exhibit out here. So something for you guys to definitely check out.
I love it.
We're talking with Lacey Lett with the Adventure District. We're at the Oklahoma City Zoo today, but Lacey, the zoo's not the only destination.
Yes, that is correct. We have tons of awesome attractions, and I really think it's a very diverse district to go to, whether you're wanting to go to the ASA National Softball Hall of Fame, if you want to go to the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum, we have that. Remington Park for great horse racing, and then of course here at the Oklahoma City Zoo. So really there's something for the entire family, something for adults, something for kids. I don't know. It's really just kind of a cool, in a 2-mile radius is where we're talking about, off of I-44 and I-35. And I love being here because, like I said, it's just really unique to have this in Oklahoma. These are nationwide attractions as well as statewide attractions.
I love it. Now tell us about what's in your hand here. There's actually a brochure. What's really neat about the Adventure District is that you can get some discounts.
Yes, you can. We really love the brochures, and you can find these at all of our attractions as well as our partners. And if you open it up, you're not just going to get a map, you're not going to get just a description of all of our attractions, but you're also going to find coupons. Everybody loves coupons, whether it's 2 for 1 at the Oklahoma State Firefighters Museum and our preferred hotels, Waterford Marriott, so you can get a free appetizer. Tons of different coupons right here, and like I said, just go to the front entrance of any of our attractions and you can find them there.
Very nice. How exciting. What a great thing for families to do.
Absolutely, and I'm sure there's a website that they can learn more information from.
That's true. It's okcadventure.com, and definitely come and check out the Oklahoma City Adventure District.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to talk to our friend Lacey Lett. And the Oklahoma City Zoo, like many locations around Oklahoma City, encountered heavy rains and flooding recently. In fact, the zoo handled it just fine, shut down for a day, as many places did, but it's back up and running. In fact, the heavy rainstorms led to a state of emergency for 59 counties in Oklahoma. There were dramatic rescues, freeing trapped motorists and a teenager who was found trapped in a tree by a news helicopter.
That is incredible. Well, the day after a storm is always tough. Lots of cleanup to do. Many are picking through ruined furniture and other household items.
Next thing I knew, it was coming in my doors and my windows, and I didn't know what to do. I tried to call 911. It was everything floating out in the street in my yard, and I couldn't get my phone to work. And so I managed to get my car out of the garage door up, and I backed out and got into the street where it just died. And I managed to get the car door open, and the force of the water, I just couldn't hardly get out. My daughter and my grandson have gone to get other supplies that we're going to have to box up stuff out of the cabinets. And
the house was sealed up. All the windows and everything were shut. And you can see where it just poured underneath doors and over windowsills. If you look at the screens, you can see the grass levels where dried grass had been floating and stopped at that level. And all the walls, are painted red. And it's not just dirt, it's red dirt. Refrigerators are not totally sealed. So, some red dirt eggs, some red dirt veggies, You know, we'll be draining that out later and squeegeeing out the kitchen floor, obviously. But it rearranged everything in those bottom shelves. All the drawers were full of water. They've now subsided down into the cabinets where everything just, you know, was soaking wet. We will pull all the carpet throughout the entire house because it is soaked. This room was organized at one point.
So this is the way you found it?
Uh-huh.
It's amazing to see a bunch of people come together when something goes wrong, and you know, there's been lots of people coming up, church groups coming up to us and saying, do you have enough people? And you know, we're going around from house to house trying to make sure that everyone's got enough people helping out.
Thank goodness we haven't seen any more rain the next day or so. At least today we got a nice sunny day to get everything out and about and do what we can, pick up the pieces and keep moving forward.
And obviously lots of cleanup going on around the area, but there have been some good Samaritans helping out as well. So always nice to see people coming together.
Gotta love Oklahoma City. We always have the extremes of weather.
I know it.
But then on the other side, we always have the great people.
Yep.
And the U.S. Conference of Mayors got to experience those people firsthand. That conference came through Oklahoma City recently. We'll have more on that coming up after the break.
And if you want to learn a new language, we find out how a musical might help. That's coming up next.
Newsok has a new mobile website, and it works with any internet-enabled cell phone. So you can take Newsok with you anywhere. View the full articles, look at the photos, all while munching on lunch. And something I'm interested in, videos. Now you can watch Newsok videos no matter where you roam. Smartphones, choose Newsok Mobile.
Updated look, easy navigation, videos, Newsok Mobile. Dial into Newsok's award-winning content, now on your web-enabled cell phone. Newsok, Oklahoma's website.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
Welcome back to Newsok TV. We are here at the Oklahoma City Zoo, which is one of the many places that the Adventure District has. And obviously we're right here in the Children's Zoo. You can see probably kiddos and their families walking behind us.
And I can see some flamingos.
Yes.
Giving us the bird's eye over there. All right, up next in this video, the 78th Conference of Mayors, U.S. Conference of Mayors, was held in Oklahoma City recently, and Newsok's Tanner Harriet files this video.
My name is Buddy Dyer, and I'm the mayor of the great city of Orlando. Well, we're having challenging budget times, just like every other city in the country. We have had a dramatic decrease in violent crime, so that's probably one of our biggest achievements in the last few years, so we're very pleased with that. We want to make sure we're able to sustain our public safety budget.
My name is Pete Lewis. I'm the mayor of Auburn, Washington. Right now, still, it's the economy. The fact is that the economy all through our area is down quite a bit. We've still got unemployment over 10%, and we're working hard to find opportunities for people to get to work.
Ken Miyagashima, mayor of the city of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Well, we're very fortunate. Our city right now actually is one of the few cities, definitely the only city in the state that has twice the reserves that the state requires. Our gross receipts tax are actually a little bit higher than it were the last year and the years before.
My name is Dennis Clough, and I'm mayor of Westlake, Ohio. Well, just like any other city, we're facing a downturn in our revenues. So we have to basically make sure that we're providing the services in the most efficient and effective manner, and we have to continue to look at what we're spending our dollars on in order to make sure that we can get through this downturn in the economy.
Richard Moshe. I am mayor of Norwalk, Connecticut. Well, I think it's probably 100% of the mayors. We know about the economy. I've been fortunate. My city hasn't been hit as hard as some of the other cities in the Northeast. Our unemployment rate is up, but it's still lower than the rest of the state or the country.
Well, one of the greatest things of coming to a national conference like this is you get to network with your other mayors and you see what's worked in their community and what maybe hasn't worked. So you don't make the same mistake perhaps, but also you can take some of the positive things that they've done in their community and try to apply it to yours.
I like when I'm with other mayors to talk about leadership styles and what works for them in terms of bringing their communities together.
I've learned a long time ago, Democrats, there's no such thing as a Democratic or Republican pothole. You fill the pothole, keep the streets clean, and return your phone calls.
And Angie, while the mayors were in town, they were treated to a concert by the Flaming Lips and the Oklahoma City Philharmonic.
I know, that
How
is
cool
so
was that?
cool. That is so interesting. I love it. Okay, well, I'm sure the mayors learned a lot over the weekend, but did they learn a new language? Only the mayors know. Well, there's a new technique to learning a new language, and Oklahoma Musical Ambassador has come up with how a musical, language, and lyrics can actually help you learn a brand new language. Hey, it's Angie with Newsok. I'm here at the Oklahoma City Farmers Market for a CD release party with Kyle and Dennis. They have a new CD that they are actually releasing tonight called Il Fait Beau. Did I say that right? I said it right, yay. Which is language and lyrics. Their kind of first album doing this, which is so wonderful. It's a huge album, though. It's more than just a regular album. Tell me about this project. And Kyle is also obviously Oklahoma Musical Ambassador. Tell us about how this actually can teach people a language, and this is French.
That's right, Angie. It's actually a 10-disc collection, which goes through basically a method that Dennis and I have developed together, incorporating song and story into a large format that will be engaging, trigger the right brain with the music, and get everybody emotionally attached because you're getting involved with characters and a cliffhanger story and music and the images, and through that, then basically learning the French language. So.
Okay, let's talk about how you guys came up with this idea.
We've been traveling a lot together, representing Oklahoma education, and we began kind of talking about this some time ago. But I've been involved in second language acquisition most of my career, and I wanted to develop a program that was true to theory, true to the heart of how people learn a second language. And one thing about music, a song, is that it is a very pleasant way for repetition. And the amazing thing about our story is that it's like a Broadway musical, but it's all written in beginning French. And that's what I wanted. So I turned to Kyle here because we needed the music and the song. I took care of the story and the basically some of the methodology that went with it.
Yeah. This is all original music from what I understand that you wrote.
Yeah, it's original music, original story, and you might think, a beginning level French, a basic kind of cheesy story, but the thing about it is Dennis is a great writer too, and it's a well-written story that actually is intended for adults.
You guys worked on this for 2 years, which is amazing, but you're going to give us a sneak peek of this beautiful music tonight here at the Farmers Market. Is that right?
Correct. It's we're going to give you an overview and play you a nice concert of some of the music. So.
Very nice. That's awesome. Now I hear that there's also 2 delegates from the French consulate here tonight. Is that right?
And then as a surprise, just spoke with Marie Morin, who's the adjointe, which means basically she's the cultural attaché's special assistant specifically for language. The linguistic aspect of the French culture in this region of America. She said, good news, we've actually come as 3 people.
This obviously is available for anyone to buy. Tell us a website where people can find information about this.
Languageandlyrics.com.
Right, if you go to languageandlyrics.com, Angie, you can find out all you'd like to know about this and even more about the methodology and what's in place and the process that we've gone through, and you can purchase it right there online. So.
Great, obviously educational and beautiful as well. Thank you so much.
Entertaining.
There we go.
Everybody wants to be entertained.
What a great idea, though. I love it. And I remember being in voice lessons when I was in college and how you do start to learn that language when you're singing Italian arias and things like that. It's a lot of fun.
It's a musical Rosetta Stone.
Yes.
How cool is that? All right, coming up after the break, comics from Oklahoma cartoonists are on display at the Oklahoma History Center. That's cool.
It is. And Kwame Jackson comes to Oklahoma. He actually tells us about his experience on The Apprentice. It's all coming up next.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
Newsok, Oklahoma's website.
Dave, it is game time.
Angie, Newsok is covering OU and OSU football from all the angles.
With photos, videos, live chats, blogs, and text alerts.
From coaches, players, predictions, and analysis.
With the most sports reporters covering the games.
So you'll never miss a thing.
Stay with Newsok for your team's latest news.
Powered by the Oklahoman. Newsok, Oklahoma's website.
I look up to you for all the things you do. I hope to be like you someday soon.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
And welcome back to Newsok TV. Dave and Angie here in the Adventure District. We're at the Oklahoma City Zoo today, surrounded by animals, surrounded by heat, and surrounded by little kids.
I know, it definitely is
Lots
hot
of
out
fun.
here. Well, Kwame Jackson was the first runner-up on the very first season of The Apprentice, and he came to Oklahoma to show off his new neckwear line. Hey, it's Angie with Newsok. I'm here at the Dillards in Penn Square Mall, where I am standing by Kwame Jackson, none other than Kwame, who is actually, you may remember him from the first season of The Apprentice. You came in first runner-up?
I was the first runner-up, and so, you know, I didn't get a crown and a tiara or anything like in Miss Universe, but they were pretty nice to me.
Very nice, very nice. What did you learn? He is now a designer, and that's why he's here at Dillard's. What did you learn from that show that you feel like really kind of helped you in your business now?
Well, I think it really turned the light bulb on for me as an entrepreneur. I had worked on Wall Street before at Goldman Sachs as a private wealth manager. Before that, I was at Harvard Business School, and then before that, I was at Procter & Gamble doing a lot of sales and marketing with, you know, brands you know and love, the Crisco's and the Sunny Delights of the world. And so I learned a lot of my marketing chops there. But at the same time, I always knew I wanted to start my own business, and I think The Apprentice really put me on that platform that said, okay, it's now time to take that leap of faith and step out on faith, and, you know, God will kind of meet you halfway. And then obviously starting Crimson by Kwame as a reaction to people liking the shirts and suits and ties I wore on the show.
Very nice. That's wonderful. Okay, so that's what he's kind of here to show off, and you're going to meet some of the people who obviously are fans of you and of your neckwear. So tell us about Crimson by Kwame.
Well, it's an exciting venture. We've been working on it now for about 4 or 5 years. I started the brand as a result of people liking the shirts and suits and ties I wore on the show, and I thought there would be an opportunity there for a Generation X, young professional, fashionable corporate brand. And so, you know, it turned out there was. We did some small test marketing in New York early back in 04 and 05. And then I met my business partner who actually had a neckwear company for about 7 years prior to me. Our first retail customer was Belk, and then we picked up Macy's. And we picked up our best partner this year, Dillard's. And so we're excited to be here this year. We're doing a 15-city roadshow tour with Dillard's all around the nation. So we've been all over the Southwest, from Lubbock to Dallas to Houston, and now we're here in Oklahoma City. It's my first time in Oklahoma, the state of Oklahoma as well as the city, so I'm very excited and plan to soak it all up today.
There we go, there we go. Now tell us about your neckwear. Obviously, you have silk ties, and I actually saw they were featured in the O magazine, in Oprah's magazine.
Yes, we were very excited about that. That was one of our first major big endorsements. I always say if Oprah can pick a president, she can pick ties, you know, so hopefully that'll help us out a long way. But we got featured in her Father's Day favorite list. We made the O list as her Father's Day favorite for neckwear gifts, and so we were very excited about that. And we're the only tie company as her Father's Day favorite on her list, and so that's a big feather in our hat that we're very proud of and thankful for. The brand really represents what we call, you know, our trademark is when it's important, it's crimson. So we're not in the red tie, you know, white shirt, blue suit game. We're in the real experience of neckwear, what we call executive neckwear. So when you put our tie on, you feel like you're an executive in everything you do. So you're going to close that big deal. You're going to propose to your girlfriend. You're going to go in there and get that contract. And so we want people to have that executive neckwear mentality that when it's important, it's crimson. Our ties are a little thicker, a little richer and longer. Our silks are very, very fine.
And I bet this is one of your ties right here.
Oh, definitely, definitely. My business partner always says you can't own a McDonald's and eat at Burger King. So I definitely always wear our ties, and this is one of our favorites, and so a nice conservative piece. I tell people our ties come in 3 varieties: beginner, intermediate, and advanced user. So it depends on your own confidence and how you put things together, and so this is a nice conservative piece, so I felt good.
Okay, so if people want more information, what is your website?
My website is crimsonbykwame.com, so it's just crimson with a K. And then folks can also obviously come to Dillard's all across America, here in Oklahoma City in particular at Penn Plaza. So we're very excited to have all your support for Father's Day. Come out and get your gifts. And we
Don't forget Dad.
Yes, we look forward to building our business and supporting our clients one neck at a time and making folks look good in the office.
Very nice. Thank you so much. And Kwame Jackson actually earned, the year after he was on The Apprentice, by People Magazine, the 50 most beautiful people. Yeah, he deserves it.
You're a big Kwame Jackson fan
now,
now, aren't
you?
All right, we're at the Adventure District at the Oklahoma City Zoo. It's hot out here. I'm glad I'm not wearing one of his neckties today.
Yes.
Moving on to the next video, Kyle Roberts files this one. It's from the Oklahoma History Center. It's unveiled another fantastic exhibit, and here's what this exhibit's about. It showcases comic work from some of Oklahoma's cartoonists.
Hi everybody, this is Matt Price with Newsok.com. I'm here at the Oklahoma History Center with Jennifer Day. They've just opened the new exhibit, The Uncanny Adventures of Okie Cartoonists. Jennifer, tell me how this exhibit came together.
Well, we started out just collecting some new things based on pop culture in Oklahoma, and we discovered there were so many great artists and illustrators in Oklahoma. We just wanted to share the story with everyone.
All right, tell me about some of the cool things people can see when they come to check out the exhibit.
Well, you can see some original Chester Gould, Dick Tracy strips. You can see original drawings by comic strip authors such as Alley Oop and Bizarro.
I watched a 5-year-old kid play with a bat cave for 10 minutes. And we live in a world that someone has made a bat cave that a 5-year-old kid can play with.
We're proud as can be that they chose to do this, and because ours is a field that doesn't always receive a lot of respect as being real art or real literature or real books. Something like this really gives us a sense of legitimacy that we often don't receive.
So if you want to find out some more about the history of comics in the state of Oklahoma, come and check out this exhibit. And this is up today, June 12th, runs for about a year.
Yeah, it's going to come down in August of 2010.
All right, thanks everybody.
And that video, of course, was by Newsok's Kyle Roberts, and he and the Oklahoman's Matt Price file a comics vodcast video series every week. Be sure to check that out on newsok.com.
And coming up after the break, a unique art show in the area honors an artist.
Find out about the Prix de West coming up.
News OK, Oklahoma's website.
Dave, it is game time.
Angie, News OK is covering OU and OSU football from all the angles.
With photos, videos, live chats, blogs, and text alerts.
From coaches, players, predictions, and analysis.
With the most sports reporters covering the games.
So you'll never miss a thing.
Stay with News OK for your team's latest news.
Powered by the Oklahoman. News OK, Oklahoma's website.
I look up to you for all the things you do. I hope to be like you someday soon. 'Cause I look
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
Welcome to the big leagues of high school sports. Varsity, News OK's new high school sports page, featuring the best high school sports coverage anywhere. Varsity dedicates experienced reporters to all the local schools from Edmond to Norman, and everyone and anyone from Goodwill to Idabel. And Varsity allows you to join the coverage. Upload your photos, join the discussion with the Oklahoma's reporters on their blogs, and follow the Twitter feed and live scoreboards. News OK's new high school sports page, Varsity, the best high school sports coverage anywhere.
News OK, Oklahoma's website.
Well, welcome back to Newsok TV. Thanks for staying with us. We are here at the Oklahoma City Zoo, which is one of the many stops on the Adventure District. That includes a whole bunch of different. Hopefully, you watched the top of the show. We heard about Remington Park and
Softball
the National
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, the National Cowboy Museum. So yeah, lots of fun stuff, and this is just one of the many.
Kids and animals and everybody having fun.
Yes.
All right, this next video showcases the Prix de West, and the Prix de West has awarded top honors to yet another very talented artist. Take a look at his painting and others' work.
Well, I'm surprised, frankly, as a Marine painter to win the Prix de West here out in Oklahoma. It's not exactly what I would have expected. Definitely didn't expect it, but I'm truly honored.
Prix de West, always a very cool event held out at the National Western and Heritage Museum. Very cool.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, now we've been out here at the Oklahoma City Zoo where we are sweating just a little bit, but it's worth it. So many fun things to look at out here at the zoo. And obviously for the kiddos, the Children's Zoo, which is a new exhibit.
Big thanks to Lacey Lett from the Adventure District and Look at OKC's Night Owl for her help at the top of the show, and for Kyle Roberts for shooting and producing this, and for withstanding our shenanigans. That's it for this week. You can find all these videos, plenty more on News OK, and also local content can be found on Cox's On Demand channel.
Yep, and we'll be back next week with more. See ya.